Because you're showing up at a supermarket where I've been doing groceries for the last 5 years.
Okay, can you chill, Naza?
And now...
First of all...
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. Welcome to Filmfrenzy with Divyn and Vwebee. And on today's episode, we'll be reviewing a very beautiful movie titled What Remains of Us. What Remains of Us is a very beautiful movie that was produced by
Susan Ogutuga.
And the lead cast for these movies are
Nadia Buari acting as Shinaza and Taye Arimoro acting as Ejike.
So guys, those are the lead cast of the movie. So right now we are going to give you guys a brief summary of what this movie, What Remains of Us, is all about.
Story is about a couple who have different different interests. One wants a child, one does not want a child, and they were young. Unfortunately, the girl got pregnant, and the guy was like, "I don't want a child. I told you I don't want a child," and she was like, "I want a child." And while they were still contemplating, news came that both her parents died in a car accident, and from that perspective, you will see why she would want a child more. And the boy was still on the opinion that he does not want a child. So our quest for a child grew more. And while they were arguing, she had a miscarriage that led to them ending their relationship. She flew out of the country, did surrogate, gave birth to twin, just for them to meet years later. And this time as business partner, or rather the girl company wants a lawyer, and the boy, they reached out to the boy's company, and so their love interest spiked again, and it was wonderful. Now he has to decide if he wants children or if he still does not want children. Like that, the movie is so interesting, guys.
Yeah guys, so that's a brief summary of what the movie Remains of Us entails. Guys, this movie is very interesting. I see, telling you a brief part, like a part of this movie, is not telling you everything. You have to see that movie. Nadia Buari did her part, like she played her part very well. And even Taye Arimoro did very well in the movie also. And the children, yes, the children the movie was nice, guys.
What about the younger Shinaza?
Yeah,
that
that's what
girl
I'm
did
saying.
well.
From the younger one to the eldest one, both of them, they play their parts. That's still not that boring now.
Yeah.
From the beginning of the film to the end, she did really well. So guys, go straight to our ratings of this movie. And I will be rating this movie because it ended. It did not really end the way I was expecting.
Really?
Yes, because before they found out that the twin was his, I was like, what kind of nonsense and spike of emotions is this one? Because if I were to be in her shoes, I would not even consider him again. But love happens, right? Yes. So
why won't you first?
Because he does not want a child.
Because his reasons were valid.
Yeah, his reasons were actually valid. It was later he made the reasons
known
to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. After making the reason, I'll just give this movie 9 over 10. Yeah, because it's a good one. It's really nice. So, what are you rating this movie?
9.8 over 10.
Oh wow, that's almost 10 over 10. So guys, that's our ratings for this movie. So now, our favorite part of this movie.
I think my favorite part would be when the children called their mom and were like, you cannot date. The mother had a friend who always come around who wants to date her, and then the children were like, you cannot date. And the mother was like, why don't you want me to date him? This guy has been nothing but nice. And they were like, no, you can't see it. This guy is an intentional, like, is an intentional strategist. Like, he has been strategizing his move right from the beginning, and they can see it even though the mother cannot see it. I feel like I love how their words, their choice of words.
Yeah. So in all, after everything, because after everything they finally ended up together, right? I would just say is that last part, because they had to do it properly. Like, you don't marry me, after the ups and downs. I think that would be my favorite part, because I don't really have a favorite part, but I'll just take that as my favorite part. Yeah, guys. So in conclusion,
In conclusion, guys, What Remains of Us is a very intriguing movie because I love the father. They had to like the man was not selfish. He thought about the effect of his disease on his children and he did vasectomy. And I feel like the fact that he thought of sterilizing himself, meaning is intentional. He choose not to pass that struggle to his children. And even though Doma later kept the children, which is God. God hand was there.
because just imagine
If
the
they
children
aborted it,
had that disease,
disease would
that
have
the
been
guy
terrible.
she would
Yeah,
have suffered
she
a
would have
lot.
suffered. I
Yeah.
feel like I love how the film ended. I like how the intentionality put into each character.
But it's not advisable. Sometimes try to
Yeah.
question the reasons why people don't actually want them.
Yeah,
Because from the beginning, it was, to me, I felt like,
was being unreasonable.
yes, the rejection was too much for a young girl and a young guy like that. Do you
Yeah.
understand? So it was just God that came through, because if not for God, man.
It would have been horrible.
Yeah. So guys, that's it for the movie What Remains of Us.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for staying to the end. If you are new here, do not forget to like, share, subscribe,
Subscribe to this channel,
and of course turn up your post notification.
so that anytime we upload a new video,
You will be notified.